everyone, and welcome back to the brand new series Anchored Together, brought to you by Maritz Media and Mindspeak. Hi, I'm Dr. Dipti, and welcome to Anchored Together, a YouTube series that casts an exhilarating spotlight on the vibrant lives of shipping industry professionals and their families. Excitement and entertainment is what you will get here in abundance. Allow me to introduce our very special guest today, a duo, mother and son, Mrs. Bharati Bhandarkar and Mr. Krishna Bhandarkar. Thank you so much, both of you, for being a part of our series and this show.
Thank you very much to Maritz Media for giving us a venue here to interact with you.
Thank you, Krishna, for being here. I know you have to go to work and you're busy, but thank you so much for being a part of the show. A man loves his sweetheart the most, his wife the best, but his mother the longest. So, Bharti ma'am, you have a wonderful son, Krishna. So, who thought of this name Krishna and why?
It was Captain Bhandarkar, definitely, because it was his father's name, who he adored, and he had always kept him in mind, and he felt that he was a man of vision, an entrepreneur, as well as a author. And he had given a lot of vibes, which we thought, that legacy of we should continue of his positive energy to us.
Lovely. Krishna, how do you describe your relationship with your mother?
It might seem very cliche, but we do have a very strong connect where it starts from where she was very strict from the initial years, where it came to academics, and if you have, more of a growth kind of a thing, in the teenage years, and it's grown on and become to more mature relationship right now where I can talk to her about anything, and just went out on a casual Wednesday night, and she understand, and if not necessarily give her inputs, but she'll still be a venting and a sounding board for me. So
Lovely. What about you, Bharti ma'am? Your relationship with your son, Krishna?
For me, Krishna has always been, a naughty boy, but a very understanding. When you say this is the way it should go, he'll put his attention and he'll follow what my instruction is.
He said you're a strict mother, huh?
Yeah.
Did you ever get beaten?
I'd rather not put it on the camera.
Lovely. All right. So, what according to you has been your biggest milestone so far, Bharti ma'am?
My milestone regarding Krishna, you say?
No, regarding your entire journey into the maritime.
Okay, my milestone, I would say that I have come from a background which didn't know what is ship and sailing. So for me, coming here and establishing myself, I feel I have really achieved a great milestone, because starting from the newspaper where I never thought I could do it, and the publishing house, plus like this is a milestone where I can connect to all the shippy right now, the shipping fraternity basically. So I feel this is my milestone to get connected to all the verticals of shipping and logistics.
Lovely. Krishna, any favorite movies or something which you both have enjoyed together?
I think that was in '06 when Tare Zameen Par had come out, and that really connected the both of us to that, because it was more of where this guy had gone to a boarding school and was away from family and friends, and the whole environment around the parents. So it was more like that, but where down the line where I was going to choose my career in the merchant navy then, and that was going to be my life, and it was very connecting, and from the parent perspective, from my mother's perspective especially, where it was like where her small young child is gonna be he's gonna be away from the family, from away from the house, away from the loved ones. So I think that's a movie very, very connect very dearly.
Lovely. Yeah, it was a very heart touching movie. I think everybody
can
has
still
cried in
remem-
that movie,
Yes,
huh?
I still remember that. Meri Ma.
Absolutely. So, Krishna, tell me one thing. Do you think that your mom maybe wanted to do or wanted to explore, but she could not do it for some reason?
There are a few things. One of them being, that where she wants to, go to more of these singing and dance, what do you call those?
Shows?
concerts and shows, and where she really enjoys them and feels like where it's a relaxing moment for her. More than anything, she likes seeing the most random and uh, the most random Bollywood movies for that matter. And I don't like Bollywood movies, so I don't participate and don't encourage her for that. But I think she'd want to watch more, of those, and go on, like she's always on the spiritual path, where she was more on the meditation and giving all that satsang kind of thing, kind of vibe. So I think that's something she would want to do in the near future if she hasn't done it already.
Bharati ma'am, any desire or any area which you wanted to do and you could not do?
Yeah, I'm going to join a dance class, which I knew when we are coming from a very orthodox family. So for us, dance, singing is something which was not encouraged at all. So I'll be joining a dance class called Guru Academy at Shivaji Park shortly.
And what form of dance are you going to be learning?
It's a folk dance.
Lovely. We are going to have a performance from you in future in one of your Samundra Manthan awards then.
Let's hope so.
That's wonderful. So Krishna, what made you join the Merchant Navy?
So looking at my one of the major reasons why I joined the Merchant Navy was my father. How he had accomplished everything, how he had transitioned from a school-going person to one of being a captain, and now being in the from moving from the Merchant Navy, the typical oil tankers and all those vessels to DP vessels. So I think that was a huge transition and a huge moment for me to join the Merchant Navy. And to be honest, right now I may not be part of the Merchant Navy, but I am closely associated with the Merchant Navy because I'm working for a company that primarily deals with the transporting of cargo, and I think that's one of the major reasons I think the association with me with the Merchant Navy is.
So lovely. And you have been a part of the maritime industry now. Bharti ma'am, are you happy that he's a part of the maritime industry, or what was your feeling when he also decided to take the same path as Captain Bhandarkar?
Definitely, I was happy, that as I said, we had the legacy of maritime, and he would continue to it. So that was a good part. But more than that, I felt Merchant Navy, there was a thing that we could continue with our publication as well as our software or whatever, our media. So I'm definitely happy with him being part of the maritime industry.
So Krishna, I think you've sailed as well.
Yeah.
And then now this transition from sailing to taking up a shore job. So what made you take up a shore job and why this transition?
So one of the major reasons why I decided to take the plunge was because I was using the Merchant Navy experience more than anything. Where they've taught you and drilled the culture of discipline and hard work and how to get your work done at the right time. I that is one of the major reasons why I decided to take the advantage of that and use it in for my future. So even though I did not continue sailing, I did do my MBA in supply chain logistics, was directly linked to the Merchant Navy and more than anything shipping.
Absolutely.
So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to transform into the Merchant Navy and capitalize on that situation.
Lovely. So tell me, Bharti ma'am, 3 words which come to your mind which describes Krishna.
I would say perseverance, determination, and very focused to achieve his goal.
Okay, and Krishna, 3 words which would describe your mom for you.
It'll be a shame that I can have to describe her in 3 words when I can do much more. But to put it brief, I think resourceful, caring for everyone, and heartfelt.
Yeah, heartfelt, of course. I have had a beautiful experience with Bharati ma'am when I first stepped into the industry 14 years back. And they've been so welcoming. And I think the first time I had met them in office was coming out with the magazine and the support they lent out too. And I owe it to them even today. So thank you so much for all the support. Moving on now to a quick rapid fire round. So I'm going to be asking you quick questions, and the first thing which comes to your mind, you're going to just answer it for our audience. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Let's do it.
Krishna, we'll start with you.
Sure.
So your favorite movie?
that's,
You're
not,
thinking
that's,
too
not
much.
that's not rapid. I think Shawshank Redemption. Sorry, Shawshank Redemption.
What about you?
I would say Tare Zameen Par.
Okay. Favorite cuisine?
Asian.
For me, Chinese.
Oh, lovely. Favorite car?
Mercedes.
BMW.
Wow. All right. Favorite holiday destination?
Greece.
For me, US because I have friends, family, and a good place to stay. So USA.
US. All right. Your go-to person?
It's a two-way answer for me because it depends for what reason I'm going to my parents. So if it's for more of a logical, resourceful reasoning and I need a solution, I go to my mother. But and if I need a more structured idea and a structured solution to it, I think that's my father.
Bharti ma'am, who's your go-to person?
I have my Vivek, my husband's cousin, Subhash Rao.
Ah, yes, I know him. All right. One thing you like about being a married man today?
One of the major underrated reason is that you come home to someone and it doesn't feel like you're forced down upon. And I think that's one of a major reason.
Bharti ma'am, you've been in such a long married life with a seafarer as well. So, what is that one thing you liked about being a seafarer's wife?
The best thing, I want to say that you get time for yourself because they're off for 6 months or 3 months. So you can do your what you have missed out or you want to do at the same time have your family life. So I think I had that part where I could go and learn a lot of things when he was not around.
All right. One thing you would like to change about yourself?
Where I can be more. I like to. This is one of the major features or major things that I miss, but that I seem to have not got from my mother is being more empathetic to others, because we're in a world where it's a selfish world, but my mother is not like that. So
Yes.
I think empathy is something that I'd like to pick up.
Pick up. And what is one thing you would like to change about yourself, Bharti ma'am? If there is any.
No, I would like to, be vocal, which I'm not right now.
Okay. Your first voyage together? Did you have any first voyage together?
Yeah, I think the first voyage was when we were at Kandla, I think Kandla was we were I was
Together
maybe
on ship.
4 or 5 years old, and then we had gone to Kandla, and my dad was a captain or
Yeah.
yeah, one of that.
Okay.
I mean, my memory may not be the best of me right now, but
All right. So, what's your favorite color?
mine's blue.
Yours?
Blue too.
Blue too.
Because
Okay.
we live in blue sea and blue oceans, so blue.
All right. Who's your favorite actor?
My favorite actor. That's a very good question. I'd go with Ranveer Singh right now.
You don't watch Hindi movies, you just told me.
Well, I like his swag.
You like his swag. What about you? Your favorite actor?
My favorite actor is Rekha and Deepika Padukone.
Okay. An actor?
Actor, I would say Amitabh Bachchan.
All right. And your actresses?
I like the Pika Padukone as well, and I think Scarlett Johansson, and that's all I can think of right now.
All right. And who is your role model, Krishna?
My role model actually is my father. I know I might sound very cliched, but I think one of the role models for me is my father, because when he had started his own publication house, he decided to expand, and he was way ahead of his time during that time. And in 2009 2010 we had come with the first mobile application where people didn't really have their mobile phones with them, and they don't have smartphones with them. So, and still he had that grit to push himself and get the work done, and you know and keep expanding and growing even at the age of whatever age he is right now. I'm not going to disclose that, but whatever age he is right now, and he's still growing and growing and growing, and that perseverance is something that I really admire, and I'd want to have that in me down the road.
All right. Bharati ma'am, who has been your role model?
I uh, I would say my mother-in-law. She was a very strict lady and also a great social worker. So when I came from my background, I didn't know what is helping each other or doing something for others. And she would always she had a lot of ups and downs, but she never showed her grievances, her worries to anybody. So I think she was my role model.
Very rare, huh, for a daughter-in-law to say a mother-in-law as a role model, but that's so wonderful. Right. Finally, Krishna, tell me what has been the most beautiful part of the relationship which you share with your mother?
So moving from, I think, the part where it was more like where she could understand and realize that I was transcending from the teenage school going person to what I am right now, and I'm sure it's like it's a very emptiness syndrome, but she really tackled it very nicely and very professionally for that matter, and always had my back for it.
And what about you, Bharti ma'am?
For me, my young boy getting married, getting a job, and within 3 months getting married and going to his own house, settling to his own house is a very good thing for me.
Lovely. Thank you so much, both of you, for being there on our show today. It was a pleasure interacting with both of you. And for all you audiences, we are going to be back next week again for a brand new episode of Anchor Together. From us, a token of a membrane, a souvenir for both of you. As you see, you can pick up the mugs of Anchor Together. Cheers to everyone. Until we meet next time, thank you so much for watching.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Vicky.